hereby authorize and direct the Secretary of State to affix the seal of the United States to my proclamation this day and signed by me, and for so doing, this shall be his warrant.
They used to call it the Great War, but I'll be damned if I could tell you what was so great about it. They also called it the war to end all wars, because they figured it was so big and awful. The world had just come to its senses. Make damn sure we never fight another one ever again. That would have been a hell of a nice story, but the truth's got an ugly way of killing these stories. It dragged in countries and empires from all around the world. Countries smaller than the smallest U.S. state. Empires big enough to never see the sunset. And none of them came out the other side unscathed. Famine, disease, even one case of mass murder that one day became genocide, the extermination of Armenian civilians by the Ottoman Empire. And those were just civilians. If you lump them all in with the actual battlefield casualties, all the poor Slavs who followed the flag.
Mach schnell! Flammenwerfer! Gab mir Nusch!
Over 16 million people, that's what they think now. Every soldier and civilian, every cause and country, that's what they think, but no one will ever know for sure. Over 16 million. You can even picture that many people alive. I hear it's easier if you break it down. Say, about 1,000. That's like a small town. That's how many people died per day. A whole town gone, every day, for 4 years. Any fool can see why we kept out of it. By we, I mean the old rich men running everything. Isolationism, that's what they later call it. Just a fancy word for minding your own business. President Washington, the father of our country, warned us about the insidious wiles of foreign influence. And our new President Wilson, the schoolmaster of politics, knew he'd win a second term on the campaign slogan, "He kept us out of war." It probably should have read, "He kept us out of war as long as he could." He knew we'd have to jump into the fire someday. Question was, how to sell it to the rest of us. Why would Americans want to get all muddy and bloody over there? Not for land, not for treasure. We had all we needed over here. The schoolmaster knew that better than anyone. He figured Americans would only fight for something bigger than ourselves. A higher calling, a greater crusade. And so that's why on April 2nd, 1917, 3 years after all Europe's lights winked out, Thomas Woodrow Wilson told Congress and every other isolationist American that the world must be made safe for democracy. And that's when I answered the call. That's when I first met the 15th New York National Guard Regiment, the Black Rattlers. On the second floor of a dance studio in Harlem, New York. We were a segregated outfit, what you call a colored unit, and the word colored, or Negro, or black was about the only thing any of us had in common. We had every background and class, and even skin color. We had guys from way down south, or even farther, like the islands. And me, I grew up just 2 blocks from here, and now it feels like I'm on another planet. Joining something bigger than yourself can make you feel mighty small. But I wasn't just there for Wilson's great crusade. I had my own reasons for where I'm coming from. Reasons that